to see how close these fucking games are. Shit. I'm not just beating these motherfuckers, and they ain't just beating me. But nigga, it's like my third loss. That was like my third loss on the road yesterday. I ain't been winning in fucking Lord knows how fucking long.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom five defense to a top five defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Williams. Here's Theus. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6.
Robert Williams.
And the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And here's Bird from the arc.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Oubre driving in, and the shot is good.
Oubre does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
Bird inside the three-point line. The offensive rebound, and the basket is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Kelly.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar. And the effort never wanes.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
The kick out to Williams. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Portland. Bird. Kicks it out to Crawford. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Williams. to the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Bird right side. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. Here's Los Angeles now. Williams for 3. The shot comes out. Portland trailing here. There's Crawford with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Crawford's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Here's Bird. Lets the 3 fly. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Portland leads by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
The shot by Turner, no good. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. And Turner with the slam.
And throw it down, big fella. Turner way above the rim.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. And it's Turner. Oh, that was huge!
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Portland shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
At the line for 1, Jordan Crawford.
And that one falls for Crawford. Portland leading by 7. Pass to Wembanyama. Got it from 16 feet. Wembanyama's got 6.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Bird. And now Portland on the break. Wembanyama! A big man with big range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Inside, Wembanyama.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Portland.
Turner with the screen. Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Brown. And Shannon Brown with the slam.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Second chance shot. Here's Wembanyama. Crawford outside. Turner with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Basket good. He's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. In the corner, it's Bird. Sinks the triple. Bird's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Crawford outside. Turner with the screen. And another 3 for Portland.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
A wide open look for Bird. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here we go. It'll be the Heat off the tip. DeBusschere with it. Down low. Here's Jokic. No good there. Good D by Williams. And here's Los Angeles. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Here's Theus. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Bibby. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Jokic. Back to Bibby. Over Theus. Bibby with the bucket.
And from the mid-range, Bibby very consistent. You really can't give him that kind of space.
Tatum on the wing. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Now here's Brown. Pass to Theus. Stolen by Bibby. One-on-one fast break. Mitchell wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for L.A. Second chance shot. And Williams with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Both teams will make substitutions. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
For three, Mitchell. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
On the wing, Hardaway. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts. Here's Harris. Miami grabs the miss. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out front. Lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball. Back to Mitchell. Here's Brown. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Bibby. Curry looking around. Back to Bibby. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Curry, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out. Miami with the ball. Here's Giannis. Giannis says, get off me. Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through. Chalk up 2 there. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode. Back to Bibby. Pass to Ware. To the paint. Here's Curry. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. The Heat need to get a shot off.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Los Angeles trails by 3. Here's Theus, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Theus, a very efficient combo guard and all-around talent. Scores, rebounds, assists, and does it all at a high level.
And the second free throw, good. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Bibby. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Los Angeles now. Stolen by DeBusschere. In transition, here comes Miami. Stolen by Tatum. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Miami.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding...
Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. It's to Bibby. For Miami, they haven't been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And, you know, one of the things you like about Bibby, he's energetic at the point guard spot and lights you up with his jump shot. This guy is really solid.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
He gets that one. Ware's got 4 this quarter. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Tatum's shot is off. Miami trailing. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. For 3, Bibby. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Mitchell. A pass to DeBusschere. Now, here is Bibby. DeBusschere with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Bibby. The 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Ware, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back right after this.
21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Theus. He takes it in.
Just a very creative player. Theus has the skill set to score in so many ways, and if that means using his body to draw contact to get to the line, then so be it.
And so he hits both. And it's the Heat with the ball, trailing by 2. Pass to Mitchell. And here's DeBusschere for three. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Tatum clearly putting on the show in this one. Doing it all.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Here's Brown.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Timeout. I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about it. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
And here's DeBusschere. Still without a basket. Here's Jokic. And he makes good on the layup.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Kept alive. Tatum. Off target at the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. 1:57 left in the third. Here's Theus. He's got 5. Wembanyama outside. Shoots it. A nice shot by Theus. Theus has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really nice touch from Theus. He knows when to attack defenses from this area.
Has to wear. Mitchell outside. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
From outside the arc. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Los Angeles now. A shot by Williams, no good. The drive by Mitchell. And it's blocked by Brown. Tipped away. Mitchell left side. 20 feet out. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Theus. Williams for 3.
Takes his defensive work seriously. Hardaway Jr. proving to be a difficult stopper.
This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Here's Theus. Outside Williams. Up in time. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Miami trails by 8. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Jason Tatum. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get it going. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. Los Angeles leading by 9. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And Miami making a change here. Here's Theus. Right side Tatum. Williams with a clean look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Jokic. Here's Bibby. Shot to stop the run. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Brown outside. And he banks in the layup.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Bibby. Mitchell with it. He's covered by Brown. Miami no good on that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth. Theus. Rebound by the Heat. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's to Busher. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 16. Offensive rebound. Here's Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And the Heat call time here. 1:32 left in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Bibby. Heat moving the ball around. Outside Curry. Here's Giannis. And nothing is falling for him right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Bibby misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hamilton outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Ware. Outside for Curry. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. It's blocked. Left side Curry. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Los Angeles foul.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Ware. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.